This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates. This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates.
Good evening and welcome to the 2026 Indoor Track Boys Basketball Senior Night. We are so excited to welcome Brattleboro High School as today's visiting team. As we come together to recognize and celebrate the seniors for both teams, we reflect on the years of hard work, dedication, and passion these student athletes have given to the sport of basketball. From their early days in youth leagues through middle school and on the JV and varsity squads, these young males have not only grown as athletes but as leaders and teammates. The lessons they learned on and off the court will stay with them as they move into the next chapters of their lives. We would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the incredible support systems behind these players, parents, and guardians, grandparents, family, and friends. Thank you for being their biggest cheerleaders, chauffeurs, motivators, and role models throughout the years. At this time, we would like to recognize and honor the seniors from Brattleboro. Senior number 5, Alistair James. Now let's introduce our seniors to the tailors. Indoor track. Stephen James, escorted by his parent for his mom, Letty, and dad, Stephen, and niece, Addie. For boys basketball, senior number 4, Carlos, escorted by his parents Tom and Ned and sisters Hannah and Megan. Senior number 0, Kobe Levesque, escorted by his parents Holly and Cody and his sister Annie. Senior number 4, Nate Ryan, escorted by his father Brandon, mother Katie, and 3 sisters, Regan, Olivia, and Alan. Senior number 5, Nate Hill, escorted by his mom Rebecca, sister Laureline, and brother Jalen.
Good job, Batman. Batman.
Senior number 22, Zachary Wayside, escorted by his parents Emily and Nick and his brother Cole. Senior number 43, Jan Perry, escorted by his parents Jenny and Jason and his brother Ben. Let's hear one more time for the teams and Ross Falls and Stroud. We hear the commitment and leadership of all the land, in which to remain against them all the future and learners, and good luck to both teams tonight, and let's play some very basketball. Good evening.
How about a nice round of applause for all of our seniors? Congratulations.
Good evening and a warm welcome to Holland Gymnasium and the Holland Terriers. We would like to welcome Brattleboro High School as they compete against the Terriers this evening. At Bellows Falls, we stand united and are committed to sportsmanship. We kindly ask that to one of your teams, and the concession stand is open and ready for business. If you're interested in becoming a part of this fantastic community, they're actively looking for new members. For more information, visit the Booster Club at the concession stand near you. Thank you. And now, for tonight's starting lineups, first for Brattleboro. At forward, the sophomore, number 1, Noah Moore. At guard, the sophomore, number 3, Logan Wade. At forward, the junior, number 4, Dawson Wheeler. At guard, the sophomore, number 11, Logan Casey. At guard, the junior, number 12, Hudson Smith. Coached by Winston Sales and assisted by Jimmy Dolan and Ryan Casey. And now, let's hear some noise for your BFUHS Varsity. At guard, senior, number 0, Trevor Beck. Senior, number 4, Nate Wyatt. Senior, number 5, Reed Beck. A senior, number 22, Declan Lisa. At forward, a senior, number 33, Cam Carroll. Coached by Evan Tillery and assisted by Josh Hanson. Today's games will be officiated by Jamie Curtis and Mary Rodney. And now, please rise for the national anthem.
All right, and welcome here to Holland Gymnasium, and good evening, and welcome to Fact TV's coverage of the Bellows Falls Terriers basketball tonight at Holland Gymnasium. Here, Bellows Falls Terriers boys basketball team plays host to the Bears of Brattleboro. Remember, Fact TV is here to support the community. Please reach out to the great crew at Fact TV if you're looking to host a show or rent equipment to film a special event. Please feel free to reach out or donate to Fact TV. Also, a huge thank you to the Booster Club here at Bellows Falls for all they do. Please support them in any way that you can as well. Now let's get back to the game tonight here, Bryce. Joe Brooks and Bryce Stradling here with you for the call. Alex Stradling running the camera for us tonight here for Fact TV. So the Bears come in here at 6-11 in Division 1, and the Terriers come in at 7-9. Terriers' starting lineup tonight is their 5 senior varsity players. Coach Chadwick getting all his seniors out there. As you mentioned, Carlos from the JV team is also up here as a senior, so we'll see if what he gets for time as well. For the Bears, here's number 12. That's Hudson Smith. Hudson Smith's their leading scorer, averaging about 18 points a game. Comes right out in a 3-0 lead early for the Bears on Hudson Smith's first three-pointer of the game. Terriers got the ball out here. Declan Leaside swings it over to Dean Ree, over to Cam Perry. Perry back to Dean. It's stolen out here. That's stolen by number 3, Logan Waite, the sophomore point guard. He gets it out to number 4, Dawson Wheeler. Wheeler's got the first 2 off an assist from Waite. Quick 5-0 lead.
Yeah, you know, Joe, again, we say it all the time. This team's always about momentum. One basket turns into 2, and then 3, and then 4. This 5 lead, feeling the Terriers' head, it just doesn't matter. They're still going to play with everything they've got no matter what.
And this is a, tough call here. On senior night, you got your seniors out there, but they're not your natural starting 5, and this is a big game you got to win. And Brattleboro's out here with full court pressure, and you don't have your starting point guard or your 2 guard out here, so it is it could be tough. Cam Perry fires up a 3. Big rebound by Colby Levesque underneath the Terriers.
Yeah, Joe, some of their signature players born out there right now. You got Jacob Kissel, Jaden Basin, Saul James, Morgan Haskell, occasionally Colton Shanks.
Dean gets the ball underneath, loses it, throws it out here. Logan Waite comes up with his second steal of the game. 7-0 lead already for the Bears of Brattleboro.
This is not what Coach wanted. And
no, he's
a minute and 10 seconds into the game.
No, 7-0 deficit here. Colby Levesque finds Dean underneath for 2, no good. Bears come away with the rebound. That's number 12. That's Hudson Smith coming away with the rebound. Smith and Waite lead this team in scoring, and they both got 3 so far. That's going to be a foul underneath on the Terriers. I think we're going to get Declan Leasai. Yep. It's Declan Leasai with his first foul, team's first. And that'll send number 4, Dawson Wheeler, to the free throw line. Wheeler averages 12 points a game for this Bears team. Hits the first out of 2. 4 points early on here for Dawson Wheeler. 9-0 lead quickly for the Bears. Hits both. Dawson Wheeler's up to 5 points. 5 Terriers down 10-0 here. Just a minute and a half into this game here. Reed Hill breaks the press, looking for his teammate Colby Levesque. It's a step back jump shot. That's good. Colby Levesque gets the Terriers on the board. The assist from Reed Hill there.
Yeah, Joe, this is, from what it seems, the Brattleboro Bears have studied up. They've done their homework because they're doing everything that every other team has not done. That's why the Terriers were beating all those other teams.
Another 2 points for Hudson Smith.
But, these guys are really...
12-2, another turnover here. Under 6 minutes to go, down by 10 quickly. The Terriers trying to hang in there at this moment. The Bears are moving the ball very efficiently against this Terriers lineup. Easily inside for 2, no good. Picked away by Declan Leasai. Leasai gets it up to Dean. Dean picks up his dribble, finds Colby Levesque. Levesque back to Dean. Dean picks it up, gets it into Reed Hill. Reed Hill inside the paint, finds Dean. Dean fires up the 3 ball. No good on the 3. So with 5.5 to go, the Terriers will sub in Saul James, Morgan Haskell, Jaden Basin, and Jacob Kissel. So the group of sophomores come in here, and 12-2 lead for the Bears. So the Terriers got a little work to do as they look to come back here in the first quarter. But this group is nothing if not resilient. So we'll see what they can do. 3-pointer from the corner by Logan Waits, no good. Rebound by Jacob Kissel, or by Colby Levesque, finds Saul James there. Quick pass over to Jacob Kissel, no good. Rebound by Jaden Basin, a lot of energy right there. Basin comes away with the offensive rebound. Saul with the defensive rebound, and 2 points for Jaden Basin. Inside, good defense by Levesque and Basin. Finds its way inside to number 1. That's Noah Moore coming up with his first 2. That's a great look by Logan Waite right there. Waite's going to come away with another interception. And he finds Dawson Wheeler, who misses it. Saul James comes away with the rebound. Good push by Saul, no good. Bears come back the other way. This is Waite. Colby Levesque gets his hand on the ball, but it's going to stay Bears ball. Subbing in for the Bears here, number 22, Caden Cole, and number 34, Owen Dascom. Terriers defense is showing a lot of energy right now, Bryce.
Yeah, you know, once they started once they put the starting lineup back in, you know, they wheeled off 2 points right away, and I hope Coach Chadwick feels this is the energy for the rest of the game.
Basin's leading the break here as it back tapped, so it's knocked away. Basin came away with a steal there, but couldn't control it on the offensive end. Looks like Morgan Haskell comes away with a steal here as well. Shot's no good. Rebound by Colby Levesque. Levesque throws that up, no good as well. Terriers offense struggling a little bit here, 14-4 in favor of the Bears early. That's number 12 of the Bears. That's Hudson Smith. Kicks it out to number 22, Caden Cole for three. Second three-pointer for the Bears early here. Morgan Haskell on the take for two. Great look by Saul James to get it up to Morgan Haskell. Morgan with his first two cuts the lead to 17-6. Terriers got a lot of energy. They just need to make a couple stops, couple baskets here, and we've seen it all season. That guard tandem of Morgan Haskell and Saul James out front can create a lot of turnovers, Bryce.
Yeah, you know, one of the known weaknesses to that is just move the ball fast, and so far that's what the Brattleboro's been doing. They've just been moving the ball really, really fast and finding one man to leave open, so you know you can shoot those threes.
Yeah, the Bears have 2 threes already. Hudson Smith, their leading scorer, at 18 points a game, and Dawson Wheeler at 11. They both have contributed a lot early here. Smith with 5 and Wheeler with 5. So they're certainly filling up the score sheet like they normally do. Logan Waite, their point guard, averages almost 6 assists per game, and he's done a great job out there tonight. Had a couple steals already, and has led to a couple nice breaks. So the backcourt of Saul James and Haskell will have their work cut out for them tonight, as Waite and the scorers around the wings are definitely very athletic and very good for the Bears. Quick double team by Haskell over there leads to a steal by Jaden Basin. Basin tries to get up Levesque. Levesque with a terrific catch. Tough finish there, couldn't get it. Going to be Wheeler down here in the corner. We're going to have a foul on the Terriers. It's going to be a foul on Jaden, his first, team's third. Bears ball underneath, leading by 11 with 2:43 to go here in the first quarter. 3 ball no good, rebounded by Jacob Kissel. Kissel quickly gets it up to Morgan Haskell. Morgan Haskell's done a terrific job this season with his passing and his defense for this Terriers team. Scores when he gets the chance, but he does a lot of plays that fill the stat sheet that aren't necessarily scoring.
Yeah, you know, assists, rebounds.
Looks like a rebound underneath by the Bears, but they're going to step out of bounds. This is just like we talked about with Veronica Moore on the girls' team, Bryce. Morgan's done a great job with these inbounds passes for the boys' teams.
Yeah, you know, half the time.
There's a great look right there into Colby Levesque, right off of, just as we were talking about it, Bryce.
There you go. He does the same thing Veronica does. He always basically right underneath the basket.
They're patient.
Easy layup.
Oh, that's a great look underneath. They kick it back out. That's number 4. No good on the shot. Jacob Kissel comes up with a rebound. That was number 4, Dawson Wheeler. Here's Morgan Haskell leading the break for the Terriers. He gets it back out here to Colby Levesque. Haskell's the team's highest percentage three-point shooter this year, shooting around 40% from three-point land. Levesque with the right idea, trying to swing it over to Kissel in the corner here, but Kissel couldn't. Got it knocked away before it got to him. Looks like Dean is going to check back in for the Terriers, replacing Colby Levesque. Be Terriers ball underneath. Morgan Haskell again will take the inbound pass here.
Yeah, you know, Joe, what I've noticed is a lot of these Terriers take advantage of that pivot step.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Bryce. That's a great look again. Another easy basket on the inbound play. Another great look by Morgan Haskell. This time he finds Jacob Kissel. Kissel's first 2, leads down to 7. Coach Chadwick draws up some really nice inbounds plays for this Terriers team. And it's great to have a guy like Morgan Haskell making that inbound pass for you. Terriers playing tough defense underneath. The Bears get a look out of it. Let's wait. Fire up the 3. It's no good. Rebound again by Jacob Kissel. Kissel with his 3rd board of the game. Morgan Haskell quickly out. The Terriers look to push the ball. Good idea. Just maybe a step too soon there. Good idea. Terriers showing a lot of energy here at Bryce since like the last 2 or 3 minutes. All of a sudden they're showing a little energy, a little bit of that momentum's going their way.
Yeah, Joe, they're already in the playoffs, but with a home playoff game on the line, you really got to step it up, and either that or something else must have clicked, but now their defense is on fire like it usually is.
Yeah, they're showing a lot of energy out here. Number 11 for 3, no good. That's another rebound by Jacob Kissel. Kissel quickly with 4 rebounds on the defensive end, gets it over to Haskell. Haskell with a good push finds Saul James. Saul's been terrific lately, getting downhill. Can't get that one up there. Quick push by the Bears. It's going to be 12. That's Hudson Smith throwing it up off the glass, no good. Saul James comes up with a break, gets it into Bazin. Bazin up off the glass, no good. Bazin comes with his own glass, gets that one.
There you go, Joe, and now they're back in the game.
Down by 5 all of a sudden. This young team, these sophomores, I kind of call them the Energizer Bunnies because they just don't stop running, Bryce. Saul James with a tough finish there, can't finish it. Kissel with a great offensive glass, up and no good. Fighting for it underneath, no good there. Great chance there by the Terriers, but they couldn't finish it. Bears fired up at half court. Hey, great end of that first quarter, Bryce. It was 12-2 at one point. Terriers close on a 10-5 run, cut the lead to 5. As we go into the second quarter here, let's talk a little bit about some of the local sports. So the Bellows Falls girls basketball team, Bryce, they finished their regular season with a 59-15 win over Poultney last week. With their 15-5 record, the Terriers find themselves in the 4th seed with a home playoff game versus Winooski on Wednesday night, the 25th. For the regular season, Abby Nystrom led their team with 14.8 points per game and 8.7 rebounds per game, while seniors Veronica Moore, Olivia Hallett, Cadence James, and Addie Bacon provided leadership and showcased toughness in the way that they lay it all on the line out there for their team. Huge strides from Avery Maxfield and Gracie Patterson will make this year's team a tough squad to knock out in that tournament. We saw them play a lot of tough games, Bryce. I feel like they're a team that can certainly win a couple of games in the playoffs. They have a lot of talent on that team.
Yeah, Joe, just like we were saying, like the Energizers buddies, if you look at this team, like half these guys trained under Coach Lockerby, and Coach Lockerby doesn't quit, and I don't know who coaches field hockey or soccer, but
it's Bethany Corson and Annie King, I believe.
Yeah, but
Holly King.
But I highly doubt they just let them dog off too,
No, the one field hockey practice I went to, they literally started off with a 30-minute run where they ran for 30 minutes.
Exactly, and then Coach Lockerby basically does the same thing.
So you're absolutely right. The Energizer Bunnies go both sides. Great pass by Saul James inside. It's going to be Jaden Bazin drawing the foul. It's going to be a foul on Noah Moore, his first, team's first.
Look at Timmy when he turns back around. Look at Timmy when he turns back around.
So Jaden Bazin's lined up for 2. No good there on the first one. 17-12. So Bazin is 1 for 2 from the line tonight. Got 5 points. Second one's up and good for Bazin. Suddenly a 4-point game here for the Terriers.
There you go, Joe. Now all of a sudden they're only down by 4, not 10.
And this, I tell you, this defensive pressure that they're putting on is definitely something to be reckoned with. And that's going to be a basket by Dawson Wheeler, his second basket of the game. He's up to 7 points to lead the way for the Bears so far. Saul James with a great idea, has it knocked away. Jacob Kissel manages to recover it. Terriers will reset their offense. Good look, finds Kissel in the corner. Corner 3 for Kissel, it's short. No good, rebound fought for by Bazin, but it's controlled by the Bears. They get it out here to Logan. Wait, quickly up into the front court for the Bears. That's going to find its way out to number 11. Casey Logan for 3. Third Bears three-pointer of the first half here. 22-13 with 7 to go. Back to a 9-point lead. That's inside to Bazin. Bazin with a nice, strong move. Can't finish. Gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. Bazin with his third basket tonight. He's up to 8 points.
Joe, Jaden is just a powerhouse. Basketball, football. He's good at everything he does.
And that's a great look inside. It finds Noah Moore for his second basket. Logan Waite with yet another good look for this Bears team. He's a nifty-looking point guard out there for sure. Morgan Haskell and Saul James out here for the Terriers. Saul with a nice look finds Morgan. Morgan finds Dean over there for a corner 3. Dean's corner 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Jaden Bazin. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Brattleboro ball. Bazin's been very active on that offensive glass here. Looks like Dean's going to check out here for Kobe Levesque. Levesque checks back in. Terriers starting five's back out there, down 9 with 6 minutes to go here in the first half.
You know, Joe, I do feel this game's just going to go back and forth until the last couple seconds.
Yeah, I like the energy that this Terriers group is showing out here, and I like the effort that's being put forth. I mean, they're playing hard out there. This Bears team, they've got a couple good scorers, so it's not going to be an easy task, that's for sure, Bryce. Oh, that's a charge taken by Saul James underneath. Saul absolutely making yet another winning play for this Terriers team. That's going to be a foul on number 12, Hudson Smith, his first. Bears second here in the second quarter, my apologies. Saul James putting the body on the line right there. Just absolutely terrific play by Saul.
You know, they all do. They're all ready to dive on the ground for a ball. You know,
big screen by Jaden Bazin. Saul finds Bazin on the pick and roll. No good. Kobe Levesque up for the glass. Can't pick it up. They're going to fight for it. It's going to be a jump ball.
You know, Joe.
Brattleboro ball.
You know, Joe, that's another thing football does to you, or soccer, or field hockey. You just always got to get on the ground.
Yep. Terriers fighting hard out here. Couple baskets, couple stops could swing this momentum even more so in their favor. Oh, lost that ball there. Jacob Kissel comes away with the steal. Gets it up to Morgan. Morgan really quickly up here, gets it to Bazin. Over to Kobe. Kobe finds Jaden, trying to get it to Saul in the corner, but knocked away. That was active hands by number 22, Caden Cole of the Bears to knock it out. The Bears are playing a tough game out. The Bears are playing very good out here. 13, Colton Shanks checks in for the Terriers. Give Morgan Haskell a break here. Morgan's played a nice game here. Really been a big key in bringing the Terriers back into this thing with his passing and his defense out there. Colton Shanks,
yeah, you know,
been a nice scorer for the Terriers this year. Saul James no good on the 3, Bryce. What were you saying?
Yeah, you know, Joe, I say it almost every time I see Colton Shanks out there, you know. Being a freshman, being the only freshman on a varsity team
Rebound by Saul.
That means you're really, really good at the game to be the only freshman on a varsity team.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He's definitely made his mark on this team this year. He's played solid minutes when he's gotten out there. He's made some shots. He's a nice player. Saul came up short on the little runner there. It's 22, Caden Cole kicking it out. Logan Waite has the ball for the Bears. A nice look by Waite inside to number 34, Owen Dascom for his first basket of the game, 26-15. Logan Waite with yet another terrific look out there. He's definitely past first point guard out there for sure. Kissel picks up his dribble in the corner, gets it back out to Levesque. It's just over 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Levesque picks up his dribble, kicks it back to Saul. Saul with a great look over here to Kissel. Kissel with a corner 3, that's no good. Jaden Bazin fights for the glass, can't get it. It's controlled by Dascom down there. That was a great look by Kissel, just couldn't knock it down. Quickly up in the front court go the Bears. That's no good. Jacob Kissel picks up his 5th defensive rebound of the game. Gets it out to Levesque. Levesque trying to use his athleticism to get out. Gets it back to Shanks. Terriers looking to find a basket here.
You know, Joe, I'm surprised Kobe didn't play football.
Yeah, I agree. Bazin with a great look on the pass from Kobe Levesque.
You know, Joe, he's got last minute, really fast decision making. And
yeah, he has definitely athleticism to have been a football player for sure. Terriers got the lead to 9 there with the basket by Bazin. Bazin's up to 10 points here in the first half. Caden Cole, no good. Rebounds controlled by Jacob Kissel. Kissel quickly pushes for the Terriers the other way, looking for some help, finds Levesque. Levesque picked up by Logan Waite, has it knocked back. Terriers ball here. Colton Shanks looking to get it set up, finds Levesque. Kissel with a good look from the corner 3, that's no good. Jacob Kissel's having a tough shooting night, which is a little uncommon for him.
Yeah, you know, Joe, usually Jacob is lethal from the 3-point corner.
Especially that corner 3. He has been very good at that this year. Rebound by Kissel underneath. So Jacob hasn't let the tough shooting night distract him as he continues. He made a great outlet pass there too, Bryce. That was just like on the football field, throwing that out there for everybody.
Yeah, you know, he's really good at that. And, you know, I saw Jacob warming up during pregame, and he was nailing all of those corner 3s, so I have no idea what happened.
That just means he's got a couple saved up for a little different time maybe. Levesque at the free throw line for 2. Misses the first.
Same thing with like Abby Nystrom, Joe. Usually sometimes she's not hitting them in the first half. And then the second half,
just finds a little rhythm.
By the end of the fourth quarter, she's hit like 8 of them, and they've all sunk.
Yep. So Levesque will line up for his second shot of the game. Kobe's got 4 points so far in the game. Second shot's up and good. Kobe's up to 5 points now, cuts the lead to 8. Terriers have been as close as 5 recently, but not been able to close the gap much closer than that. At that last whistle, sophomore Leroy Marino checked in for his first minutes of the game. Oh, that's another good look underneath. Finds its way to Noah Moore. Moore hits his third basket of the game. 6 points. 10-point lead now for the Terriers, or for the Bears, my apologies. Levesque has it at the top of the key again. Gets a nice screen from Bazin. Bazin finds Shanks. They try to get back into Bazin. Bazin with a great catch. Throws it up with the left hand, no good. Big rebound underneath by number 4. That's Dawson Wheeler of the Bears. He quickly gets
by
up the
Cullen
goal.
right there, Joe.
Oh, what a block by Bazin.
Pretty sure that was Leroy.
Was it Leroy?
Might have been Leroy.
All right, we'll give it to Leroy. Great block by Leroy Marino there. Declan Leaside and Saul James check in as Marino and Shanks check out. Finds his way out to Cole. Cole fires up the 3-ball, no good. Rebound controlled by Saul James.
Saul's just everywhere all at once, Joe.
Great look by Saul, finds Declan Leaside. Leaside can't finish. No, you're absolutely right, Bryce. Saul is kind of all over the court, making all sorts of winning plays.
Yeah, you look one way and he's over there, and then you look the next and he's over there too. You're like, what?
Yeah, he's very quick and is in a lot of different places. Uses the length that he's been gifted to get his hand on a lot of passes in the passing lanes and get a lot of rebounds. He's very quick to the ball. Him and Haskell provide a nice backcourt that do a lot of the intangibles you need to win basketball games as they move forward here. Saul off on that. Morgan Haskell fights for the rebound, can't control it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Haskell. 28-18, 10-point lead here. Terriers have been a little off here in the second quarter.
Yeah, but Joe,
they've only scored 6 points here in the second quarter.
Joe, we say it every time they go in that locker room during half. They come out a whole new team.
Oh, that's a great steal by Morgan Haskell. Once again, jumping in the passing lane. Haskell with his third steal of the first half. Morgan's just a tremendous athlete out there for the Terriers.
Yeah, again, he's one of those people who are everywhere all at once.
Good look into Bazin. Bazin finds Kobe. Kobe goes up with the left hand. He's going to be knocked away from him. He's going to draw that and get to the foul line.
Joe, Morgan's one of those players where you could be like, all right, guess who just shot a three? You'd be like, it's either Morgan or Jacob.
Yeah, Morgan's one of those guys. He's going to make the right play, whether it's the right pass, the right rebound, the right switch on defense. He makes the right play.
Yeah, Joe. I feel like with this Terriers team, everybody does a certain role that, without us saying their names, people listening could just be like, yeah, that's who they're talking about.
Yeah. Kobe tries to knock down his second free throw. No good there. Rebound controlled underneath by Dascom of the Bears. So the lead stays at 10 here with 39 seconds to go. Ball finds its way out to Hudson Smith. Smith swings it over to number 1. That's Noah Morse. No good. Rebound controlled by Morgan Haskell underneath. Saul James quickly comes out with it. Finds Jaden Bazin. Bazin with the corner 3. No good. Kissel with the offensive glass. Can't finish. Finds Bazin again. Good look inside by Bazin. Finds Kissel. It's a good look from Morgan Haskell for 3. No good. Kobe Levesque fighting for it. Can't control it. Terriers can't control the ball. Good defense underneath, but it's a basket by Noah Morse. And with that buzzer, 30-18, 12-point game as we go into the half here. For the Terriers, Jaden Bazin has 10 points to go with 4 rebounds. Jacob Kissel has 7 rebounds for the Terriers. Points-wise, it's 2 points out of Kissel. You've got 2 points out of Morgan Haskell, and you've gotten 5 points out of Colby Levesque. So the Terriers, we're going to expect them to go in at halftime, make those adjustments like they have all season, Bryce.
Yeah, they always do it, Joe, and they come out of the locker room a whole new team.
All right, and with that note, we'll take our leave here for the halftime, and we'll join you on the other side of the second half of this game as we hope to see the Terriers come back from the Bears.
This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates. This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates. This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to fact8.com and click the donation button. This broadcast will begin shortly. The Bellows Falls Union High School Booster Club needs your support. Check out their Facebook page to get updates. This Bellows Falls Union High School sports broadcast is brought to you by Falls Area Community Television, serving Southern Vermont and Keene, New Hampshire. We would also like to thank the community members who donated, making this broadcast possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of high school sports and other local events in your town, then go to
All right, and welcome back here for the second half of the Bellows Falls Terriers and the Brattleboro Bears. The Bears lead after the first half, 30-18. A little recap on the first half for the Bellows Falls Terriers. Jaden Bazin had 10 points to go with 4 rebounds. Kobe Levesque had 5 points and 3 boards. And Jacob Kissel had 7 rebounds to go with 2 points. For the Bears, they had 8 points out of Noah Morse. They got another 10 points out of Dawson Wheeler. And then they got Hudson Smith for 5 points. So the Bears have a lot of scoring. Now let's look at the a little bit more in the area for the roundup here. Coach Haskell, friend of the program, he's in the house tonight, but his Fall Mountain boys team lost last night in the second round, the quarterfinals of the New Hampshire Division III Championship to the second-seeded Mascoma Valley team. The Wildcats lose 10 seniors this season, and Owen T2, Luke St. Pierre, Zach Hearn, Carmine Backted, Ben Whiteman, Max Wyman, Evan Parker, Edward Baker, Lennon Dersher, and Josh Town. With their JV squad, however, they went 14-3 and some outstanding play as the season went on from sophomore guard Joseph Paulette. And the coaching and culture that Coach Haskell's put in, Fall Mountain has some exciting things to look forward to in their basketball program, Bryce. It's been a little bit over there since the program has been exciting, and some people have bought back in over there. So Coach Haskell and that group of 10 seniors deserve a lot of credit for breathing some life back into the program over there.
Yeah, wasn't the program, well, it wasn't dead, but there wasn't really a lot when Coach Haskell started coaching. Yeah, and Coach Haskell is actually the first coach in the history of Fall Mountain to win 2 home playoff games. He's won a home playoff game each of the last 2 seasons. Before we get here to start the second half, the Fall Mountain girls won their quarterfinal matchup 56-36 versus White Mountains. Seniors Jenna Fillion had 15, Sophia Grione 13 points, and Kelsey Fillion 12 points to lead the way. Up next in the semifinals is Prospect Mountain. Kobe Levesque misses that 2-pointer there. Good rebound underneath by Jaden Bazin, who's going to draw the foul. So we'll finish up the talk on the Fall Mountain girls team here in a minute, as Bazin picks up the offensive glass, and we'll go to the line for 2. Jaden was
2 out of 3 in the first half from the free throw line, so let's see how we can do with this trip.
Yeah, Joe, I noticed that a lot of these Terrier boys are at least 75% of their free throws.
No good on the first one from Bazin. No good on that one from Bazin as well. Terriers still trailing by 12 here. Bears quickly down the other way. Big three-pointer by Hudson Smith. His second three-pointer gives him 8 points. Terriers quickly up in the front court again. Jaden Bazin catches the nice pass from Kobe Levesque. Levesque gets it out here. Gets down to Jacob Kissel. Kissel had an off shooting first half. Very abnormal for him. So we'll see if he can find the rhythm here in the second half. Kobe Levesque with a great catch underneath. Great work. Can't finish, though, after 2 looks. Terriers having a hard time finishing around the glass tonight. 33-18. Terriers down 15 points. Good look by the Bears as they get it inside. Back out to Smith, my apologies. And they're swinging over here, number 3. That's Logan Waite. Waite with another terrific look underneath. That's Hudson Smith up for 2. Hudson Smith with another 2 points. 2 threes, 2 twos for Hudson. Saul James finds Morgan Haskell. Morgan with a great look. Can't buy the basket. Bazin with a quick rebound underneath, and that's good. Jaden Bazin continues to make baskets and plays for this Terriers team. Terriers are normally a knockdown 3-point shooting team. They have struggled from outside tonight, Bryce. They have not hit one.
Yeah, you know, Joe, and usually that's how it is, and then they come back either late in the third or even the fourth, and they just knock them all down and they start winning.
Yeah, it is contagious. You see one go down, more will go down, but right now they're in that need of one to go down for sure. Morgan gets his hand on the ball there quickly. It swings out top. The Bears' three-pointer's no good. Rebound underneath by Morgan Haskell. Haskell leads the break. Pass is intercepted over there. Bazin chasing. It's going to be a basket for number 4, Dawson Wheeler. Wheeler's got 9 points for the Bears, 17-point lead. Suddenly the Terriers find themselves down by 17 points. Saul at the top of the key fires up the 3-ball. All the way down and in, but no good on the way out. The Terriers still 0 for the night for the 3-point line, and that's a big part of their game. We're going to have a foul underneath here. It's going to be a foul on Bazin. That's his second. Team's first here in the second half. Bears ball underneath. It's Logan Waite. Made a lot of nifty passes. There's a good inbounds pass right there. Number 11, Logan Casey with his second basket of the game. 5 points for Casey. 19-point lead all of a sudden for the Terriers. Since they closed the gap to 5 points, 17-12 at the end of the first quarter, they've only scored 8 points since the close of the first quarter. They've got to find the bottom of the basket here.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, Joe.
They've got to find the bottom of the basket here at some point to just kind of break this little streak and break the momentum the Bears are on right now.
Yeah, Joe, if this is the score if the score is closest in the fourth quarter, I don't think if the Terriers can come back from this. Hopefully they do, but given the pace of this game, they might not be able to.
Yeah, the Terriers need to find their rhythm a little quicker here than the time will allow. Saul, hits the floor, can't make the basket there. Big pass there, no good. Rebounds controlled by Jacob Kissel. Kissel with another defensive rebound. Here's Kobe Levesque. Kobe takes it hard to the basket, knocked away. Here come the Bears back the other way. It's Noah Morse.
Looks like Kobe's hurt. He's grabbing his ribs.
And we're gonna have ball out of bounds. I believe it's gonna stay Bears ball underneath. Bears suddenly up by 19. They're kind of setting the momentum and playing their rhythm of game here. All the way around the horn, they get it inside.
Yeah, Joe, looks like Carlos was just, because he's not playing.
Logan Waite over there. It's going to be a shot up, and that's good by number 22. That's Caden Cole with his second basket of the game, 5 points for Cole. 22-point lead suddenly for the Bears. The Terriers in desperate need of a basket. Saul James three-pointer, no good. Rebound fought for by Jacob Kissel underneath, and that's no good. Saul with some tough defense out here, but knocked it away. It finds its way to Owen Dascom. And this Bears team is absolutely rolling right now. 24-point lead since it was 17-12. It's a 21-8 run. So that's problematic for the Terriers. Coach Chadwick over here calls timeout, trying to regroup the team and find some rhythm on offense. So we'll get back to talking about that Fall Mountain girls game that they've got coming up. So up next in the semifinals, they play Prospect Mountain. Prospect Mountain features talented guard Courtney Kaplan, who finished second in Division III with 20.7 points per game this year. The Wildcats advanced to the championship game last year as the undefeated #1 seed this year. They are certainly the favorites, but with Prospect Mountain and Guilford still in their way, their trip to a championship won't be easy.
20.7 points a game. That's skill right there.
That's a lot of points.
Let's see.
I think the girl who led New Hampshire's Division III was at 20.9.
Let's see. For the boys team, just looking at our stat sheet here, the highest scorer, Jacob Kessel, only scores 12.8.
For this team. And this isn't, Max Preps doesn't have all their games right now. They're short like 5 of their games.
Well,
so.
according to this.
Right. So
to our unofficial account.
So he may have a few more points per game or whatever based on the games they don't have. Because
20.7.
Oh yeah, no, it's really good.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And there was a girl who finished at 20.9, which was the only girl who had more points per game than her.
That'll be a good game right there, Joe.
Yes, it will. Morgan Haskell finds Kissel, and that's a big three. The Terriers needed a three-pointer, Bryce, and they got one.
Hopefully this is our momentum, Joe. Hopefully this is our momentum right
Looks
here.
like Coach Chadwick's going to go full court with a press here, try to create some turnovers. Caden Cole's going to get inside, draw the foul and the basket. So the white 30, that's going to be a foul on Kissel. Jacobs' first foul, second on the team. That'll send Caden Cole to the line to shoot one. Caden's got 7 points here for the Bears. That one's good. Oh, they're waving the basket off.
Foot violation.
Lane violation. So still 23-point lead here for the Bears. Saul sets up the offense for the Terriers. Gets it over to Reed Hill. Reed finds Kissel. Kissel tries to get to the middle of the paint. Finds Saul. Saul with a terrific finish. What a nice finish there by Saul James.
Yeah, Joe, this is momentum we were looking for.
Quick turnover. Terriers need another basket. Morgan Haskell with a great look for three. No good. That certainly could have been the momentum they needed. Saul with a nice save by Reed Hill finds Saul. Saul over here to Morgan Haskell. Haskell back up to Saul. Saul finds Haskell in the corner, but it's knocked away by the Bears. Jaden Bazin with a good look for three. That's good. Morgan Haskell with the assist. Jaden Bazin with a three-pointer.
Wow. Joe, this is some full court press.
Yeah, that's what the Terriers are going to use to get back in this game. Try to create some turnovers and some easy basket. They've cut the lead to 18 here. Quick little 5-0 run for the Terriers. Another turnover. Basin comes away with the steal. Gets it up to Saul James. Saul finds the three ball. Oh, almost all the way around, but no good. Reed Hill comes away with the offensive glass. Finds his way over here. Out to Bazin. Bazin back to James. Bazin gets it over to James. Swings it to Reed Hill. Terriers looking for something inside here as they're moving around the perimeter, sharp passing around the perimeter. They find Jaden underneath. Bazin throws it up, no good, gets his own rebound, puts that up and in. Jaden Bazin's playing a nice game out here tonight, Bryce, as the Terriers got the lead to 16. 7-0 run.
Yeah, you know, Joe, looks like the Brattleboro coach doesn't like what he's seeing because mass substitution.
Yeah, he's got his two big scorers back out on the court now, as they were both out previously. Pulls his point guard off the court, but what you just saw there is a 7-0 run by the Terriers. That full court pressure created havoc and gave the Terriers a chance to get some rhythm.
Joe, just 45 seconds ago, it was 20-40.
Yep, it's now a 16-point lead. Terriers defense, that's going to be, I believe, I thought that was last touched by Kissel. But it's going to be, I guess, touched by the Bears after it got past Jacob. So Terriers ball, 46-30, 16-point lead with 2 minutes to go here. Terriers a nice little run here offensively and defensively. Saul James finds Morgan Haskell out here. Reed Hill's got the ball, finds Haskell again. Haskell with a great look. That's over to James, tries to get into Bazin. Bazin can't quite control it. Reed Hill finds Kissel. Kissel for three.
There you go, Joe.
Reed Hill with another assist. Reed Hill's giving him a nice couple minutes out here with a couple assists, couple rebounds.
You know, Joe, I would really like to point out Morgan's
number 4. That's Dawson Wheeler for 2 points for the Bears.
I would love to point out Morgan's last-minute decisions, and his hook passes are just amazing.
Yeah, he's a tremendous passer. What a rebound by Kissel. He goes up and in for 2. Jacob Kissel, as the Terriers are showing some life out here with this full court press. He's got the lead down to 13. They got to close out. That's a big shot. That's good. It's number 12. Hudson Smith knocks down his third three-pointer of the game. Haskell quickly finds Jacob Kissel. Kissel's been hot. Hits his third three.
There you go, Joe. Now he's shooting those threes.
We talked about shooting being contagious, Bryce. Some good defense by the Terriers to come up with another steal. It's Jacob Kissel coming with the steal, leading the break, gets it out to Haskell. Haskell finds Saul. Saul with a terrific little catch. Nice runner. Oh my gosh, what a run this is, Bryce.
Now they're only down by 11, Joe. I swear, 10 seconds ago.
It's Saul's fighting for the ball down there, and it's going to be possession arrow to the Bears, but great hustle out there. I unofficially have Morgan Haskell with 6 assists so far in this game, Bryce.
That's pretty good, Joe.
And him and Saul James just at the front of this press, absolutely great. That's a great press break by the Bears, though. They get results in an easy basket by Noah Morse. Morse up to 10 points. Terriers quickly on the push, gets it out to Saul. 13-point lead here.
Saul thought about that 3, Joe.
He sure did. Swings it over to Haskell. Haskell to Kissel. Kissel with the corner 3. Ooh. No good on that one. Thought he had another one. Gets his own rebound. Throws that up. No good that time. Hey, a lot of energy there from the Terriers. They had him down 23 points. Coach Chadwick called a timeout, put him in a full court press. They took it down to a 10-point lead.
And then they just kept getting threes.
And now it's 13 points going into the fourth quarter. Big fourth quarter. Terriers got a chance here, Bryce.
Yeah, you know, I swear just 10 seconds ago they were down by 20, Joe.
I think you're absolutely right. And with that, I have Jaden Bazin at 17 points to go with 8 rebounds here for the Terriers. Saul James filling up the stat sheet. I got him with 4 points to go with 4 rebounds, couple assists. Morgan Haskell got 2 points to go with his 6 assists. I've got Jacob Kissel down there for 10 rebounds to go with his suddenly 13 points. So big run there by the Terriers, and it was done by that full court pressure.
Yeah, 2 minutes?
Yeah, that group that I called the Energizer Bunnies, you know, they suddenly pulled out nothing but crazy energy with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, and I don't think Brattleboro was quite ready for it.
If they can score 20 minutes in the matter of 3 minutes, I can't even imagine what they're going to do in this fourth quarter.
It looks like Coach Chadwick's going to stick with the same 5 that he was had going with a good rhythm there.
Why mess with perfection, Joe?
So it's going to be Reed Hill with Jacob Kissel, Saul James, Morgan Haskell, and Jaden Bazin over there. Terriers got a chance in this game now. Need a couple baskets, couple stops, and I think this gym will light up, Bryce.
Yeah, Joe, you know, I feel like the
quick turnover there.
You know, I feel like the gym has just been waiting to cheer for something.
Series of good passes for the Bears. The Bears are very good on offense and moving the ball around. Logan Waite does a great job at finding his teammates. Reed Hill with a great interception underneath, but it's not going to be able to control it. Oh, it was so close to a great play there by Reed Hill.
You know, Joe, that's okay, you know. You're still getting those steals.
Yeah,
as long as you're in this game, you know.
It's an absolute great play by Reed Hill right there. Too bad he couldn't quite control it. Brattleboro gets the ball inbounded here. Saul James way out front here. Corner 3 over here by Logan Waite. That's no good. Rebound on the long side, no good by. And the second rebound is good by number 4, Dawson Wheeler. That's got to. You can't give that one up. You got to remember to box out that weak side. You can't give up that second look there. Reed Hill's done a nice job here at the end of the third quarter of the fourth quarter. Great look into Bazin. Bazin's had a big game underneath. Gets his own offensive rebound. Goes up again.
What a push by Bazin right there. He just pushed that guy out of the way.
And he has just been absolutely phenomenal on the offensive glass. Wheeler for the Bears, swings it over to Hudson Smith. That's Waite for three, no good. Rebound knocked around, controlled by the Bears. Terriers had a chance there to come away with a rebound, couldn't get it. Hudson Smith, corner three, hits another one. That's his fourth three-pointer of the game. That's a big one. Hudson Smith now with 16 points for the Bears. He averages 18. Saul James finds Kissel. Kissel for another three. Kissel with his fourth three-pointer of the second half here. Saul with another assist. It's Hudson Smith for another corner three, and he hits his fifth corner three of the game. Terriers are going to have to jump out on him. I'd say
yeah, you know, Joey.
Kissel can't match it, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Terriers 14 down by 14 with 6 minutes to go. They have got to find a way to prevent the Brattleboro Bears from getting these extra looks and from knocking down threes.
Yeah, Joe, you just gotta. Well, obviously, we've said it before. The football games, the field hockey games, they're all easier, you know, sitting on the sideline and just spectating. When you're out there, you know, from what I've seen, you just gotta block corner threes. You gotta guard Smith pretty well and just stop him because he's like Jacob Kissel, lethal from the three-pointer line, especially that corner.
I think all five of his threes have been from the corner tonight.
So, you know, maybe Coach Chadwick is probably just going to say you got to guard that corner a little bit more heavier.
Especially him. He's their leading scorer, so you got to be able to jump out on him and kind of know where he is, especially now at this point of the game. 6 minutes to go, down by 14. You know, they're going to look for him to score, so you've got to get out on him. Terrier's going to go full court pressure here. Kobe Levesque has checked in for Reed Hill. So another energetic player for the Terriers as they try to close the gap here. Finds his way out to Waite. Waite swings it over to Caden Cole. Cole for the corner three, no good. Rebound controlled by Owen Dashcombe, who just kind of took that one away from the Terriers. 63-47. Terriers need to find some offense quickly here. Bazin with the free throw line jump shots, no good. Rebound by Dascombe. Logan Waite quickly up in the forecourt for the Bears. They get it into Dascombe for the free throw line jumper, no good. Follows his own rebound, gets it, throws it up off the glass and in. You got to get a body, got to box him out.
Yeah, but Joe, I feel like the Terriers, well, they're not doing everything they can, but they're doing a lot just because he's so tall. And he can just get it off backboard every time.
Yeah, that's why you got to box out, Bryce. If you put your butt into him, you can't get to the glass. Bazin with a good take, but it's blocked down low by Dascombe. The size of Owen Dascombe is certainly creating a little bit of a problem here for the Terriers here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, you know, Joe, and I said at the beginning, he's just one of those guys you got to worry about.
He's definitely playing tough here in the fourth quarter for the Terriers. Or against the Terriers, I mean. Saul James gets the ball, finds a lane to the basket, throws a little fall-away jump shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Levesque, no good, off the glass. Kissel can't control it. Here come the Bears. Bears up 18 again suddenly. Another series of good passes leads to a good look for three. No good for three from Hudson Smith that time. Rebound controlled by Jaden Bazin. Finds Saul James. James just over the top of Kissel. Kissel couldn't control the pass. Here comes Brattleboro again, 18-point lead, 4.5 to go. Kobe Levesque comes away with the steal. Levesque got on the break. No good off the glass. Brattleboro comes back the other way after the missed layup. 18-point lead with 4 minutes to go. Waite's pass is picked off by Jacob Kissel underneath. Kissel gets it out to Haskell. Haskell takes it all the way to the hoop and finishes for two.
There we go, Joe.
65-49, 16-point lead in favor of Brattleboro. Under 4 minutes to go. Terriers need some baskets in bunches right now. Caden Cole hits another three-pointer. The three-point shots are killing the Terriers in this game. Saul James gets to the basket, can't finish. Rebound controlled by the Bears. They get it out quickly. Hudson Smith to the basket, fires up for two. No good. Rebound by Jacob Kissel.
Looks like Dean's going to check
Kissel
in.
out to Saul. Saul finds Morgan. Morgan for 3. No good on that one.
That one looks so good, Joe.
It absolutely did. 3:20 to go here. Morgan Haskell with another interception. Gets it out to Bazin. Bazin takes it to the hoop for 2. 2 more points for Jaden Bazin. Coach Chadwick's going to take a timeout. Looks like he's going to get some of his seniors back out there on senior night. With 3 minutes to go, down by 17. So with that, I think the Terriers have 2 games left this week. And I know one's against Hartford. I got to see who the other one's against. I think Hartford is Thursday. I know the girls play here Wednesday against Winooski. Let me just see who they have here for the boys team. Next Saturday, I think, is their last regular season game.
Then the playoffs.
Which there might be here, it might not be. Depends how they do the last couple games here. Like I said, Hartford I know is really good. So schedule. Really exciting as I try to get my schedule to open up here. So yeah, they got Hartford and then Mount Anthony on Saturday.
How good's Mount Anthony, Joe?
I don't know. Hartford's really good. I believe they're undefeated. Mount Anthony is 3-14 and 0-8 in their district, whereas Hartford is, I believe, 14-0.
So
Caden Cole with quick 2 points.
So Mount Anthony is a easy W.
You hope it's a win you can come out and get, especially going into the playoffs.
Fair. You know, they could be just like that team that we played where they were weren't they like basically the same thing?
Yeah, Otter Valley had lost 7 in a row, but everything was really close, and I believe they've now won 5 straight.
Yeah, so Mount Anthony could just be like them.
I think Bellows Falls might have played Mount Anthony already this year. They may have beat them, but I can't recall exactly. Another basket by Caden Cole as the Bears continue to fill up the score sheet right now. 21-point lead for the Bears. Finds his way over to Dean here. Dean has it knocked away. Looks like he's going to draw the foul and get to the line for 2 shots.
You know, we don't see a lot out of Dean or Reed a lot.
Yeah, Reed gave him some nice minutes out there tonight. And Dean's played well in his time the last couple of games as well. Dean's first shot is no good.
Looks like Reed's checking in.
Yeah, Reed Hill comes in for Saul James. Looks like they've got four seniors out there with Leroy.
Yeah, looks like Coach Chadwick just said put the seniors in. They deserve to play.
So the Terriers out here, Logan Waite. Brattleboro's got their backups in here as well. That's a good take by number 24. That's number 24. I can't read my own writing, so I got to read it off this sheet. That's Bowen Kunkel for 2.
Yeah, you know, Joe, a lot of these seniors are 4-year starters.
Yep. It's Caden Cole going up for 2. No good there. Rebound by Kunkel. Gets it out to Waite. Waite goes up for 2. 4 points for Logan Waite, but he's not really their scorer. He's a tremendous point guard who makes a lot of things happen with his passes. Intercepted. It'll be Brattleboro ball going the other way now.
So he's like the Morgan Haskell for Brattleboro.
Yeah, he's a terrific little point guard for sure. I've seen a lot of great passing out of him tonight. Kunkel's out here gets back to Waite. Nice look there by Waite. Finds number 4. That's Dawson Wheeler, who's still in the game. Up 27 points with a minute to go.
Joe, minus the score, what a terrific game by the Terriers tonight.
Yeah, they've shown a lot of effort, a lot of hustle. Reed Hill with a chance for 3, no good. Cam Perry fights for the rebound. Terriers trailing by 27 with 36 seconds to go here. So they'll look to rebound against a very good Hartford team. And then they've got Mount Anthony in the playoffs. Winooski will be in here Wednesday night for a first-round matchup with the girls. So still a lot of exciting action to come out of Holland Gymnasium this season. As Brattleboro tried to finish with a dunk there. A little alley-oop dunk, but they didn't finish it. Cam Perry with a look over to Reed Hill, no good.
I feel they should let Cam shoot a 3.
I think they wanted to, but the tall guy jumped out on him
They
there.
shoot that Cam.
He can't. He's got a guy 6'2" in front of him. So.
Hey, I mean,
And the kid misses the dunk, up 27 points trying to dunk it down. I don't know how necessary that was, but
yeah.
hey, to each their own. Some teams would just dribble the clock out when you're up 27 with that much time instead of throwing it up there for dunks.
Yeah, and to be honest, that's just disrespectful.
It really is disrespectful.
Like, look at even Leroy. Leroy, Timmy, Carlos, Aiden. They don't dunk even when they're up by 2, even when they have the chance, when it's a wide open layup.
Most coaches don't allow their teams to do that when you're up 27 points. You just call it off and let the clock run out and dribble out the clock and you go home. So I'm not sure why that was necessary to do up 27. But hey, to each their own. On that note, Bellows Falls falls to 7-10 on the season with 2 games to go, sitting in the 12th spot. Hopefully they can win a couple games here as they close out the season, and they can move forward and get a little better seeding as they go. Maybe get a home playoff game. But this Terriers team put up a lot of fight tonight. So until Wednesday night for the girls game, we'll see you then.